So, that fine mother.
That fine toad you discussing me, I plan to date that I will ponder this now. Purple film has turned into the focal point of a significant debate, and 50 Penny is at the focal point. All things considered, with his legitimate remarks about what's going on in the background it has created. All in all, a ruckus, and presently, there are gossipy tidbits about Oprah Winfrey attempting to destroy Taraji's vocation. I heard I was moving yesterday. In light of the fact that individuals are saying that I was not supporting Taji, the well-known television tycoon, is additionally the maker of Sirp Purples, and that has put her in conflict with Taraji. There are claims zooming around that could stir up the entire influence structure in Hollywood, and right when you figured things couldn't get more insane, 5,050 penny bounces in, with the general mishmash making this dramatization considerably more extreme. So with practically no further ado, we should figure out 50's take on this entire circumstance and how these charges are getting down to business. Purple should be a major undertaking, yet presently, it's up to speed in a tempest. Everything began when Taraji P. Henson, one of the stars of the movie, revolted against what was truly happening in the background. She didn't keep down uncovering that the functioning circumstances were a long way from ideal, and that she wasn't getting compensated what she merited. Her words weren't simply vacant objections, they showed that the movie business actually has or to go with regards to fair treatment and regard particularly for dark entertainers. This caused a major response, with fans and individuals in the business scrutinizing the morals of the film, and in any event, considering boycotting it. This would raise a ruckus around town where it harms the most. The movie's currently, how about we discuss Oprah's side of the story as a maker of Purple? Oprah wasn't an observer in this. Reports recommend that she wasn't all content with Taraji standing up. There were even bits of gossip about Oprah utilizing her leverage to hurt Taraji's vocation, which conflicts with her public picture of enabling and supporting ladies, particularly ladies of variety. There have been explicit explanations and reports that portray a behind-scenes fight. While no part of this has been affirmed, the reports have been clearly sufficient to make individuals cause a commotion. Who has forever been related with good change currently winds up in the center of a debate that challenges that picture. Is this a misconception dramatically overemphasized, or is there more going on? This isn't just around two renowned VIPs about the continuous battles in an industry's frequently reprimanded for being unreasonable and inconsistent. As we dig further into this story, obviously there are numerous intricate issues having an effect on everything, so stay with us as we investigate the association of 50 Penny, who never keeps down his viewpoints. I'm not areas of strength for that. I'm battling for my euphoria consistently. It's a battle consistently. Isn't I feel like I'm battling for my life, since I feel like such countless individuals turn upward, and they're relying on me. You understand what I mean? In a genuine meeting with Droop after Chargy didn't keep down, she discussed how she's been underestimated and come up short on, particularly as a dark entertainer in an industry that is delayed to fix its inclinations. Taraji's words reverberated with dark entertainers wherever first she talked about the requirement for change for herself as well as for her friends and people in the future. She wasn't whining about her own encounters. She was requesting a total redesign of the framework and fair treatment that is extremely past due. Then comes through Davis, a skilled entertainer with a great history. Her reaction to the circumstance added more fuel to the fire. She made a strong guide by looking at her compensation and potential open doors toward those of her white partners. Despite the fact that she's accomplished such a lot of, she's actually getting compensated less through explanation, showed that this issue is boundless. It's not just around one individual or one film. An issue influences the whole business. Miraji and Viola weren't the only ones shouting out. Keke Palmer and Gabrielle Union additionally joined the discussion, sharing their own encounters and points of view. These entertainers have remained by Taraji, repeating her interests and requesting change. Together they begun a significant conversation about decency, regard, and the worth of people of color in media outlets. This aggregate clamor has transformed this story into a development and interest for the business to have an impact on its ways. The responses from these entertainers and others in Hollywood show that this is a well-established issue that is at last standing out its merits thanks to the boldness of Taraji P. Henson. Yet, how does 50 Penny, a disputable figure, assume an essential part in this Erling's show 50C's contribution in this entire situation adds one more layer to the all-around muddled story. Yet before we get into what he's doing currently, it's vital to realize that 50 Penny and Oprah have a past filled with not getting along for quite a long time. 50 Penny has been exceptionally vocal about his concerns with Oprah. He's continuously censoring her for his thought process is her predisposition against rappers and hip jump culture. The strain between them makes way for his ongoing job in the Ori's circumstance, making his activities and words convey considerably more weight at this moment. In the event that you punch me in my mouth, I'm up, and think about what will happen once you punch me in my mouth. I'm rolling to get my man Terrence K.O. Lewis. I will whip. Inspire him to punch my mouth since then. I need to get twofold the cash, yet I will say you did every last bit of it. No, cuz it won't make any difference because I will take the very sort of cash that you would endlessly get it today and go shoot you, no doubt twofold down. So how about we discuss what 50 Penny has been doing as of late? He's not remaining uninvolved. He's been showing his help for Monique when she disliked Oprah, and presently he's doing likewise for Taraji. Recall when Monique had a comparative issue after her job in Species. Well, 50 Penny was one of a handful of the enormous names who freely had her covered, and presently he's doing likewise for Taraji, supporting her and eating her objections. Yet 50 Penny isn't talking. He's adopting a more straightforward strategy with Oprah. In evident 50 Cent style, he's cautioned her that he could uncover some harming stuff about her on the off chance that she doesn't ease off from Taraji. Whether this danger is genuine or a feign, it's most certainly added another curve in question. Everybody's considering what 50 Penny could have at his disposal. For 50 Penny included, things are getting considerably more unusual. He's known for expressing his genuine thoughts and not being reluctant to defy issues head-on. We couldn't say whether his threatening messages will really prompt something important, or on the other hand, in the event that it's his approach to playing the media game, we'll need to sit back and watch. And now that 50 Penny is a central part in this dramatization, the stakes are higher and extraordinary. Discussing Purples, the film hasn't done well monetarily. It didn't get, however, much cash flow that normal, which could be a result of the debate encompassing it. Individuals are additionally watching Oprah near perceive how she answers this. There are all bits of gossip that she's wanting to detach Taraji considerably more in the business on the off chance that that is valid. It could hugely affect Taraji's profession. And what might be said about Taji herself? She's stressed over her profession. She's connecting for help and attempting to explore what is happening that could have serious ramifications for her future in Hollywood. In spite of Taraji P. Henson's new comments in regards to her apparent absence of pay in Hollywood, 50 Penny says he is as yet keen on teaming up with her. Now, one thing that is clear is that 50 Penny is dependably there to help Taraji P. Henson. He's not trying to say decent things. He's truly offering her work chances through his own creation organization. It's not just about giving her a job. It's tied in with saying something 50 is conflicting with a standard and showing that he won't hesitate to help the individuals who are dealt with unjustifiably in the business kick the bucket. Yet 50 Penny's support doesn't stop at bids for employment. He's been standing up and alluding to more profound issues in the business recently. He's been getting more serious and recommending that he has more data to uncover coming from somebody who's known for being immediate and dauntless. These admonitions have made the circumstance significantly more. We don't know precisely exact thing 50 Penny will uncover yet. Obviously, he's not withdrawing. This is just about Taraji or Oprah's. It's about the power elements in Hollywood through his activities and words. 50 Penny is focusing a light on reasonableness portrayal and the requirement for change in an industry that professes to be moderate yet frequently misses the mark. This story keeps on unfurling. One thing is without a doubt, a 50 Penny's job as a promoter and challenger to the state of affairs has made the discussion really fascinating. This isn't some trivial Hollywood quarrel, it's an impression of continuous battles and the significance of making some noise notwithstanding difficulty. So what do you all figure around 50 Penny's contribution? Do you consider it to be a veritable demonstration of help, or is there more to his activities? Share your contemplations in the remarks underneath, and remember to buy in and ring the warning chime to remain refreshed with our most recent recordings.